It began as just another video on the internet. A short clip, barely 2 minutes long, posted late in the evening to a small social media account, followed mostly by friends and family. In the video, a young man stood on a quiet road at dusk. The camera shook slightly as he held his phone while walking. Trees moved gently in the breeze, and crickets chirped in the background. A distant streetlight flickered on as the sky slowly darkened. Nothing about the video seemed unusual. He smiled briefly at the camera and said he was out for a walk. Then the recording ended. At the time, the post attracted almost no attention. A few friends liked it, and someone commented that it looked like a peaceful evening. It seemed like just another ordinary moment shared online. But the next morning, something changed. The man who uploaded the video never returned home. At first, his family assumed there had been a misunderstanding. Perhaps his phone had died, or he had stayed with a friend overnight. But as the hours passed, worry began to grow. His phone went straight to voicemail, and no one had seen him since the night before. Slowly, an unsettling realization spread among those closest to him. The final video he posted might have been the last time anyone ever saw him. Within days, investigators were examining the footage frame by frame, studying every detail and sound. Hidden somewhere in those 2 minutes, they believed, might be a clue explaining what happened. The man in the video was 28-year-old Daniel Mercer, a freelance videographer known for his quiet personality and thoughtful nature. Friends describe him as someone who enjoyed capturing simple moments on camera. Sunsets, quiet streets, and nature scenes often appeared in the short videos he shared online. He lived alone in a small apartment on the edge of town, near wooded trails where he often took evening walks. In the weeks before his disappearance, nothing seemed unusual in Daniel's life. He had recently finished a video project for a local business, spent time with friends, and regularly spoke with his family. On the night he vanished, Daniel posted a short clip with the caption, "Evening Walk." In the video, he stood on a narrow road surrounded by tall trees. The sky behind him was fading into darkness. He mentioned how quiet and peaceful the area felt at night, then ended the recording. At the time, it seemed completely normal. But sometime after posting that video, Daniel Mercer vanished. The following morning, a co-worker noticed Daniel had missed an important meeting and had not responded to emails or calls. Later that evening, Daniel's sister went to check on him. His car was parked outside his apartment, and inside, everything appeared normal. His keys were on the counter, and his laptop was open on his desk. But Daniel was gone. His phone was missing, and no one had heard from him. That night, the family reported him missing. Investigators began building a timeline of Daniel's last known movements. The final confirmed activity on his phone was a video upload at 8:42 p.m. After that moment, there were no messages, calls, or location updates. Search teams combed the wooded areas and roads Daniel often walked, using drones and trained dogs to look for any sign of him. But the early search revealed nothing. As the investigation continued, detectives returned to the final video. At first glance, it appeared ordinary, but analysts began examining it closely. The road in the background was narrow and unpaved, with thick trees on both sides. In the distance, investigators noticed something barely visible behind Daniel. After enhancing the footage, the shape became clearer. It appeared to be a metal gate, possibly marking the entrance to private property. Around the same time, digital investigators discovered that shortly before posting the video, Daniel had searched online for an abandoned industrial site located a few miles away. The property had once been a lumber facility, but had been closed for years. Investigators wondered whether Daniel had walked near that location when filming the video. Audio analysis revealed another detail. Beneath the sounds of wind and insects, a faint metallic clanging noise could be heard, as if something had struck against metal. The sound seemed consistent with the gate moving in the wind. Then investigators noticed something even more troubling. In the final second of the video, there appeared to be movement in the background. After carefully enhancing the image, analysts believed they could see the outline of a person standing further down the road behind Daniel, partially hidden by trees and darkness. The figure did not move toward him during the recording, but the presence of someone else raised serious questions. Had Daniel noticed the person behind him, or had he been unaware he was not alone? Search teams soon located a dirt road that closely matched the one seen in the video. At the end of it stood a rusted metal gate near the abandoned industrial property Daniel had searched for earlier that night. The location was isolated and rarely visited. During the investigation, highway cameras several miles away captured a vehicle leaving the general area around 9:10 p.m. the same night Daniel disappeared. The footage was too unclear to identify the driver, but investigators believe the vehicle might have been connected to the unidentified figure seen in the background of the video. Despite extensive searches and years of investigation, Daniel Mercer's disappearance has never been fully explained. The short clip he posted that evening remains the last confirmed record of him. What first appeared to be an ordinary social media post eventually became one of the most important pieces of evidence investigators had. Every sound, shadow, and movement in the video was studied carefully. For Daniel's family, the uncertainty has been the hardest part. They continue to hope that one day the missing pieces of the mystery will finally come together. The final video Daniel Mercer posted still exists online. It shows a quiet road, a calm voice, and a simple moment during an evening walk. But now, people watch it very differently, because sometimes the most ordinary moments captured on camera can become the most important clues left behind. A simple recording, a quiet road, and the final glimpse of someone before they disappeared without a trace.